Sometimes, like now, when I have a rise in spiritual consciousness, it can really stir up some emotions. Some good, some not so good. If this is like others I've had, it'll take me a few days to kind of think through everything and straighten out my emotions. I'm sure it won't be as hard as the first time I could actually feel all the non-physical pain of every single entity on the earth. Now that was devastating for almost 2 weeks. I'm sure if I'm ever able to reach true universal consciousness and have a greater understanding of the things that I'm shown, I'll be more able to deal with them with less of an emotional short circuit. I realize that the path I've chosen is a very difficult one. I knew it in the beginning. It was my choice then, and it is my choice now. And it is the right path for me. So taking another would be senseless. I also understand that if the way were easy, I probably wouldn't learn much. When things are too easy, we tend to be content right where we are, and we stop searching. When we stop searching, we can't find anything. Our desire to find more actually becomes stagnant, like water that doesn't move. I understand why monks who are trying to find spiritual enlightenment go to monasteries. High up in the mountains, as far from outside influences as they can get. Raising your spiritual consciousness takes putting the physical world aside as far as possible to be able to connect with what's already inside each one of us anyway. Removing outside influences that might distract us from our search is a very good idea, even if it's for 10 minutes at a time. People, for the most part here on earth, are so busy with their daily lives that they don't even take time to consider the spiritual side of themselves. They don't seem to want to look within or meditate when they could be hanging out with friends and playing games or watching TV. They're more concerned with trying to make this temporary existence more fun than giving any consideration to the spiritual part that will still be around when the physical part is finished. If we think we can take care of the physical now and then work on the spiritual matters later, we would be so wrong. We actually have to choose to raise our spiritual consciousness while we are in a physical body. It actually comes down to an act of faith. Faith is believing in something without proof. Setting aside what our 5 basic senses tell us that we have for something that our physical senses are unable to detect. Sacrificing our physical stimulation even for a few minutes at a time and just trying to find it. By the way, it is there, but we do have to look for it. When we enter a 3-dimensional world, our memories are hidden from our consciousness. We basically have to start over every time, just like we did this time. No memories of who we are or what we're doing here, where we came from, the same questions people of Earth have been asking for a very long time. Maybe next time, those who don't understand this time will learn that the answers aren't out there. They're inside. And maybe they'll take the time to try to find them. In the higher dimensions, our knowledge and understanding is not hidden from us. Only up through the 3rd does this happen. We have all the answers, all the knowledge, all the understanding. Our higher self remembers it all. We just have to connect with our higher self. It sounds easy. Now, finding time is difficult. Making time is actually easy if we really want to do something. So what it comes down to is how badly we truly want or need something. We make time to eat every day to nourish our bodies, so we can make time to nourish our spirit, for lack of a better word, even if it means locking ourselves in the bathroom for 10 minutes. It can be done. To just Still your mind for a few minutes and let go of the hassles of the day is very peaceful. And it's a very good thing to do anyway. Then just think about connecting to your spiritual self, your true self. Then quiet your mind and just listen. If we truly look for it, we'll find it. It isn't gone. It's right where we left it, like our slippers or our car keys. We just have to look. And so, since I understand the importance, I make time. You'll have to choose what you want to do with the time that you have. I just hope that you take part of that time to think about it.